the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Here we go. 59.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
26.
Back to throw. And that'll be knocked. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Here we go.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. But still need one completion for field goal range.
And just think about what they're going over in the huddle right now. Make the catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage, and clock it to have one last shot.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. The reception good for 7.
All right.
It's 3rd down.
This game is not working. The stream's not working.
Well, going into the final
We're just going to talk about it.
They knew that they needed some type of a
Falcons won 25-23 over the Cowboys.
Treated a really spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly.
So the Falcons have won every game in the Consolation so far. They're heading to the 17th place game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner,
Oh, the Falcons are the best 7-9 team, so. Okay. So the Falcons would be, are they going to be the home team in the 17th place game? Because they're either playing the winner of the Colts versus Jets, which is literally this game coming up right now. Somehow the Jets are all the way up here.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage.
Both these teams will be away teams in their next games. It's 24-24, by the way, the update. The Colts are on the 1, and they score a touchdown. I think it's extra point. Well, Jets better hurry up and... They better break the huddle. There's 5 seconds. That's the game. Time runs out.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they
final score 24 Jets to the 31 for the Colts.
Really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
The Colts win. Rams versus Packers.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at...
Wow. Alright, after the first quarter is 2-0 Rams. After the second, it is now 17-9 Packers. After the third, it is now 24-9 Packers. Final score 31
so it's all over.
to 9.
Green Bay victory.
Packers win.
Their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No.
Alright, Chargers or Steelers? Steelers are home. Winner plays Packers, loser plays Rams.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL.
All right, this is for 11th in the Oh wait, I've accidentally.
Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between our visitors and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Right. First quarter box score 7-3. Steelers lead. After the second quarter is now 13-10 Steelers. Bro, another safety. Chargers got us just got. Alright, after the third it is now 15-13. Chargers lead. Chiefs take the lead, Steelers take the lead 20-15. They got the ball right now. They score another touchdown. It's now 27-15. They lead. And then the Steelers nail the...
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to...
15-27. Steelers won. What's the final score? So the Steelers will be playing the Rams. The Packers. And the Steelers are getting their first road game in this whole entire tournament. They kind of got trapped right there because they were either going to play the Rams and the Packers, and they played the Packers, but if they would have played the Rams, they still would have been the away team. Alright, now the Giants versus the Saints. Saints being home. I have a good guess on who's gonna win, but I mean, anything can still happen. So this game still has to be played. I mean, yeah, I could have said the Saints were gonna beat the Panthers, but I mean, the game was played to see who actually would win, and that was the Panthers. So.
And coach, we are down on the bayou as you get.
The Saints looking to get their stuff, you know, back together, win these 3 games in a row that they have. Actually, they have 2 games left, but I mean, this game and the next game. But they did just get that last win, so they could get 3 wins in a row, and still wouldn't have that bad of a spot in the placements. Anyway, it is now the fourth quarter. It is the end of the third, and it is 24-17. Saints lead. The Giants just got a field goal, but they missed the extra point, so it was 24-23. Saints still lead. Saints just hit a 54-yard field goal. It's now 27-23. Giants score a touchdown. Saquon Barkley rush, and they get the extra point this time. Saints get downfield. We are going to go into this game live. They're on the 10-yard line. I don't know if the stream is still back up. I don't know if you can see the screen yet, but I'm just going to say what's happening anyway. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from 10-yard line. Basically first.
And this is Cook with a grab. And he's able
Cook with the catch. Basically, the Saints can get a first down, but they would have to be down to like the goal line, like inside the 1.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end.
They do get out of bounds here with a catch by Jared Cook, which picks up 5 yards. They're down to the 5, and it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion.
They come out with 3 tight ends, including Taysom Hill. The running Alvin Kamara, a running back, and then 1 wide receiver, Michael Thomas. Handoff. And the Giants get a stuff.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely have to.
They're just letting the clock shoot out. All right, they finally called their timeout.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
My question is, are they kicking the field goal on this play?
And they'll be in search of 6 yards.
They run the football. The Giants might call timeout, honestly. Fullback in motion. And it'll be a handoff. It's Murray. Murray down to the 2. And the Saints call their last timeout.
Whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
7 seconds to go. If they can make the field goal, it'll tie the game up, so it'll probably go to overtime. The Saints have not had that much luck in this tournament. I mean, they've been in all close games.
This to potentially send us to overtime. And here come
and the Giants call timeout to try and freeze them.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one
The kick is good.
through.
It is 30-30.
This game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and we're going to settle in.
Dang it, I clicked next play, but on slow still. Dang it, I did that a ton list.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
We're going to catch the placement games a different day, though. Those placement games will not be out today. The Giants have the ball, by the way. They punt it away. Saints driving down the field. Alright, I went into slow. It is 3rd and 2 for the Saints right now.
Ready? 95-56. Hey, watch the ball.
Pitch outside. Kamara cuts it up. Kamara has the first inside the 10. I mean, they only need a field goal because the Giants already had the ball and punted it to them. Saints did their job on defense. Now they just need the field goal or a touchdown. Either one will win it. It is sudden death.
You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Breeze. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Dexter Lawrence in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
So they get pushed back
2nd
to the
and goal.
11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Saints are in 5 wide. And it's Jared Cook with the catch. Down to the 8.
Only 3 yards there on the completion.
They get back inside of the 10.
Well, right now, every little bit of
3rd
yardage
goal.
helps. So they're obviously well within his range. It's just about keeping the football and getting in the right spot.
Know your kicker. Get, as you mentioned, get it to the right spot, the place that he wants to kick it from. And if you do decide to throw the football, it either goes to your team or no.
Breeze.
It's the only kind of throw you make.
Breeze throws. Caught. Kamara down to the 6.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
It'll be 4th down.
The hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning.
Saints put in the field goal, they win.
In the secondary
They miss. The game's still alive for anybody.
Right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming from the right hash. And
the Giants call timeout to ice them.
The Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
This is a 23-yard field goal.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the right hash here. Should be an easy one.
23-yard field goal. Will Lutz puts it in.
The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the drive
The Saints
will wind up yielding
are
3.
winners.
Now remember, this one is not over, but with the time running short here in this overtime, that could very well be the game winner.
Yeah, remember now, the other team does get a possession, but when the clock runs out, that...
(30-33). Saints win. Jaguars versus Bengals is up next. Jaguars getting their first home game of the tournament. In a game that pretty much doesn't matter.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. We are just moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Big field. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both...
It's 7-3 Jags after the first. It's 14-9 Jags after the first. Or well, actually, that was after the second, but anyway, after, and then it was 15-14 Bengals after the third. Jaguars are up 17-15. They just kicked a field goal. The Bengals just put the field goal through from 54 yards. It's now 18-17 Bengals. Bengals put in another field goal. It's now 21-17. Fourth and 15. This is for the game. That's incomplete. Oh wait, the Bengals just put in another field goal. It's 24-17. The Jags have a chance, actually. And they threw an interception, so that'll be game.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense
Bengals
sells
win
tickets.
24-17.
Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's...
So the Bengals will be playing the Saints. What a matchup. The Jags will actually get another home game against the Giants. The Giants were hoping to get that first home game in the tournament, I think. I don't think they've played one yet. They were trying to get their first one. But nope. If the Jags would have won, though, then the Giants would have had a home game, but it didn't happen. Wait, hold on. Why do I have the Giants on here twice? The Cardinals are supposed to be on here, not the... My God. I had the Giants playing the Vikings, but that's not who they're supposed to play. The Giants already played the Saints. They're supposed to be playing the Vikings played the Giants like in the second round, and the Giants won somehow. So that's how they got to play the Saints. It is Vikings versus Cardinals. These two teams have not won a game yet. Surprisingly, the Vikings have not won a game yet. It's weird. The Vikings have not won a game. There's only gonna be one team that loses all their games. The 32nd place team. So every team in the tournament, there's only gonna be one team that loses all their games. And the only possible teams are the Cardinals, Vikings, Broncos, and Dolphins.
All right, Coach. U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000.
We'll see. One team will lose it all. The Cardinals are up 7-0 after the first quarter. The Cardinals are up 17-14 after the second quarter. Cardinals are up 24-17 after the third quarter. Arizona recovers the onside kick. The Vikings win.
It's a win here
the
for the
Cardinals
Arizona Cardinals. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers, Mike.
27-24. The Vikings still have not won. The Vikings are playing at home though next game again. Against either the Dolphins or the Broncos, whoever loses that game. And that game will be played right now, Broncos versus Dolphins. Who will be playing in the Loser Bowl? The Loser Bowl, aka the 31st place game. It has to be the Vikings that'll win. It has to be. some people are wondering where have the Lions been. Well, they beat the Vikings. Yeah, the Vikings have not won a game yet. Yeah, the Vikings and the literally both lost to the Bears and the Lions.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on
EA Sports
Bears and
coverage
Lions
of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver.
Alright. End of the first, Denver is up 7-0. End of the second, Denver is now up 24-0. End of the third, Denver is now up 38-0.
So
And
this one will wind
that's
up a
it.
Denver
38-0
victory. And I tell you what, Charles,
first
this might
shutout
be
in the
about
tournament.
As good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them.
The first shutout of the tournament probably will be the last. You know, might as well just get that those games in, honestly. The Vikings and the Dolphins are playing right now for 31st place. Bruh. A team who made it to the second round of the playoffs life are now playing for 31st place in the whole entire league. Thing is now each one of these games are AFC versus NFC. And no, the Vikings will not be playing on their home field. They'll be playing on the Lions field. Because the Lions still have not won a Super Bowl yet. That's how I decided it. No way. The Jags are playing on home turf, actually.
I'm the coach.
In the
You're locked
27th
into the
game.
NFL on EA.
Okay, Coach, coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Well,
Alright. 7-0 Dolphins. Oh my god, no way. There's no way. That's after the first, though. It's still the first quarter. It's 14-10 Dolphins after the second. Please. Yes. Please, I want to see the Dolphins win. After the third, it is 21-13. It is now 21-21. Titans just scored a touchdown. The Dolphins put in the field goal. Vikings have no timeout, so they get a huge play. And that's the game. Dolphins.
well, that's always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with
There
you.
is no
I have to
way.
say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
Alright, let's see.
I appreciate that. What you missed
The Vikings
is
pass
me
of
going
their
to the
games.
concession stand outside of your eyesight.
Hold on,
and
let me
get-
add the score in here. (24-31) or 24-21. Okay, let's look at the Vikings past. Let's see. First round, division semifinals. They lost to the Lions 13-7 on their home turf. Consolation set 1, round 1. They lost to the Packers on the road 19-17. For round 2, at home, they lost to the Giants 19-14. Round 3, they lost to the Cardinals at home 27-24. And then in round 4, they lost to the Dolphins 24-21. Considered the home team, they were playing on the Lions field, but still. There's probably more Vikings fans there since, you know, it's closer to Minnesota. Lions field is closer to Minnesota than Miami. So somehow, someway, the Vikings were the one team that did not win a game. Did not see that coming. Cardinals versus Broncos. The 29th place game. This one is being played on the Browns field. Each of these teams have one win. It's playing on the Browns field. Bro, the upsets. The Vikings have been upset in like every single one of their games except for I guess the Packers were the better team in that one game. They were the better seeded team. But that was it. Of the 5 games they played. That means 4 upsets happened.
Just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get...
Alright. Zero to 0 after the first. No scoring. Okay, now here's some scoring. There's now 14-10 Cardinals after the second quarter. There's 21-10 Cardinals after the third. Oh, Zane Gonzalez missed. He missed the 59-yard field goal. The Broncos have a chance. They are in range. They are inside. Alright, we are going live now. We're going down to the field. They picking a play today or no? 10 seconds and they're letting the clock run down. Oh my god. Madden
No doubt
is
an
so
electrifying finish to
stupid.
have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
Okay, you know,
And they had the final
whatever.
shot. The last snap taken, that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So now Giants versus Jags, which will be played on the Jags field. So Jags are, you know, getting that advantage. There isn't a home field advantage, I guess, in this 27th place game. I guess the championship game will not have a home team since it's on the Dolphins field. The actual, like, first place championship game. Super Bowl. Because it'll be Super Bowl, so I made it the Dolphins field. There's so many games. There would be way less games in the second set of Consolation. There'll only be 8 teams, so there would be 4 games right there. Another 4 games. So there'd be 12 games for that Consolation.
Thanks, Coach. Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal.
There's 7-0 Giants after the first. There's 24-3 Giants after the second. This game. 41-6 is the final score.
Explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive.
The Giants even had a disadvantage, but they still win by a lot too, 41-6. So, the Jags have 28th place, 27th place goes to the Giants. They won the 27th place award. It's a really great award to win, I guess. It's not even good, it's a terrible award. Alright, now we have Bengals versus Saints, 25th place game, which is played on the Texans field.
Hey, everybody, it's the...
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage.
All right. In Houston, for the 25th place game. After the first, Saints were up 7-0. After the second, the Saints are at 14-7. After the third is now 14-14 all. 14 all. Bengals take the lead with field goal 17-14. Saints score a touchdown. It's now 21-17. Bengals score a touchdown. It's 24-21. Saints score a touchdown. It is 28-24. Bengals score the touchdown. Alex Erickson from 44 yards with 2 seconds to go. The extra point is good, and that is the game.
Well, partner, still a head scratcher to me how this one ended. Down 3. I just thought, you know, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal.
The Bengals just scored the game-winning touchdown on like a Hail Mary. Which means the Saints are now in 26th place and the Bengals won the 25th place award. Now we are down to the 23rd place game, Chargers versus Rams, which will be played on the Jets/Giants field. The Battle of LA. It took place in the Jets field. /Giants, but the Jets will have their logo on the field because that was like because you know. They were next in line for, you know, last time they won the Super Bowl. Because they won Super Bowl 3. Actually, this is the first team that we're playing on a where they have a Super Bowl banner.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and
We just have a Super Bowl banner. We have a Super Bowl banner, but I mean that's it. After the second, it is 10-3, Chargers. After the third, it is still 10-3. Rams get a field goal, it's 10-6. Chargers score a touchdown, it's 17-6. Rams get downfield, they score a field goal, it's now 17-9. Oh, the Rams have the ball, but they don't score. And that is the game.
So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And I think the game
The Chargers win 17-9. So, The Rams are 24th placement, and the Chargers win the 23rd place award. Steelers versus Packers. First place. It will be played on the Chiefs field. Dang, I set these stadiums up before the Chiefs just made the Super Bowl. The Chiefs and the Rams. Chiefs and Rams will have the third and fifth place game for the next Madden 21. Their fields will have the third and fifth place games, while the first place game will be the Buccaneers, because that's what the Super Bowl is next year.
Welcome in, everybody. It's
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here.
All right. From Kansas City, we're underway. Steelers versus Pack. It's 7-0 Steelers after the first. There's 10-7 Packers after the second. There's 17-7 Pack after the third quarter. The Steelers go touchdown, 17-14 Pack. Steelers have the ball. Touchdown, 42 yards, Devlin Hodges to Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown is 24-21. Steelers downfield. Touchdown. It's 28-24 Steelers.
Well, no doubt
And the
an
Steelers win.
electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot.
So that means Steelers, the Packers have been landed in 22nd place, and the Steelers won the 21st place award. 2 more games to go.
Hello, everybody. It's the
Coach, thanks very much. Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown.
All right, we're underway. It is 7-7 after the first quarter. It is 21-21 after the second quarter. It is 28-28 after the third quarter. Nobody has had a lead at the end of the quarter yet. And it's 31-31 after the fourth quarter. Now literally heading into overtime. And the Cowboys win.
A great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to
the Cowboys win
overtime,
37-31. So the Jets land in 20th place, and the Cowboys cop the 19th place award. Now the last game of Set 1 Consolation. The Colts versus the Falcons. 17th place. On the Bengals field. Oh yeah, by the way, the award for each of these placement wins, that's where the field will be for the next placement game thing, sorta. The next set of placement games, so like besides the first place game, the first place game will always be who in the Super Bowl. So like how the 19th place game was just won by the Cowboys, that will be the field for the next 19th place game. It'll be the Cowboys. Alright, so this one is on the Bengals field. 17th place. The best placement you can get out of Consolation, Set 1. Both these teams went to 9th in the conference, in their conferences. Both these teams have only lost 1 game, and that was their first round, division semis game.
Hey, everybody.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown.
And now we are underway. After the first is 3-0 Atlanta. After the second it is 14-6 Colts. It's still 14-6 after the third. 21-6 now, Colts. Falcons get on the board again. They're driving downfield. They score. Do they? No. Now they incomplete pass, touchdown. Okay. And they get the 2-point conversion. It's now 21-21. And we're heading to overtime. The Colts will get the ball. And they get the touchdown for the win.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just want to...
So the Colts win 27-21. So the Falcons get the 18th place spot. And the Colts, with their one loss to the Titans, so that one loss they lost in the division semis against the Titans, they had landed at the 17th spot. And honestly, they were well deserving. I mean, like, there was only a couple teams that were better than them, were like the Cowboys, Steelers, Falcons. They just defeated them, and like the Rams, and then that's about it. Actually, and the Packers, and the Vikings. I think they beat everyone that was better than them. I mean, beat everyone that they were better than, except for maybe the Falcons. Alright guys, this long stream is finally